Assalamu alaikum, my students and viewers. Today I will discuss another important or significant passage from your text. In my last lecture, I have discussed on our independence, our liberation, and how were we oppressed, dominated by the Pakistani rulers for long 23 years. I mean 1947 to 1971. And that in that passage I focused on the historical speech of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Today I have come here to discuss another significant and important passage, that is Nelson Mandela, from your text Unit 1 of Lesson 2, titled Nelson Mandela, from Apartheid Fighter to President. The passage starts with Nelson Mandela's guidance. That means how he guided the South African oppressed people from the shackles of apartheid. The passage says so, but I would like to go in details from the early life of Nelson Mandela so that you can get informations, so that you can prepare yourself for the exam, because whenever you sit for any admission test you need information, you need not only grammar, you need also literary part, and in literary part you need information. So let's talk about Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was born in a remote village of South Africa, 18 July 1980. In his early childhood, whenever he was sent to school, he noticed that the black children were cruelly, brutally treated. That means they were not treated in a decent way. They were treated in a very indecent way. And Mandela's little heart roused against this injustice. So sometimes from his early childhood, he stood against this injustice, and seeing the future father in Nelson Mandela, his teacher gave him the name Nelson. I mean Nelson Mandela, the name Nelson is not given by his parents or his family. The name was given by his teacher. And we find that whenever it was the running of Second World War, we know that Second World War started 1939 most probably. And we find that our history tells us that Nelson Mandela joined ANC, African National Congress, in 1944 as an active member, and therefore he began his journey, he continued his journey as an active member, as an patriot for the apartheid, for the freedom of his country people. But unfortunately, it was 1962. A false charge was charged against him, that is Rivonia tribal. Rivonia trial. False charge. The text says it was 1963, but actually it was in 1962. Whenever Rivonia trial, a false charge was charged against him, and with many of his followers, he was captured and sent to Robben Island, when he spent for long 27 years. I mean near about 3 decades. Afterward, we find in 1990, whenever he got released from Robben Island cell, and now this Robben Island is very recognized enough in South Africa. It is because of it is regarded as a hospital, as a quarantine station, etc., or many more, and also an World Heritage Spot, Robben Island. And especially Robben Island is recognized in history because of Nelson Mandela was sent there, imprisoned there for long 27 years. Later in 1990, Nelson Mandela got released with the help of F.W. de Klerk, an African white leader by whom help he got released. And later we find that whenever Nelson Mandela was imprisoned in the cell, his attempt towards humanity was not stopped at all. He continued his fighting. He continues his effort, though he was imprisoned. And for this restless attitude, attempt, endeavor, the world people, all over the people supported him, and he was awarded Nobel Peace Prize in 1993. And after his release in 1994, a general election of South Africa was held, and Mandela's party won the election. That means they become victorious, and Nelson Mandela became the first black president of South Africa. Now the Democratic Republican South Africa. And after that, he continued his service, continued his activities, responsibility, as a, not only as a president but also as a human being. He also fought against a very he also fought against a very uncurable disease, that is AIDS. That means he fought not only apartheid, not only to gain or to achieve freedom, liberty. He also fought all through his life for social activities, for community activities, etc., etc. And for this reason, the friends of or the people of South Africa called him Madiba. Madiba means father. I have told in my last lecture also, father. Who is father? The responsible person who took the responsibility of both good and bad. So, Nelson Mandela was Madiba, or father of the nation. And this great man, in his first acceptance, that means whenever he was given acceptance he was given welcome as a president, he told his countrymen, I hate race discrimination. And this is the central theme of this passage, race discrimination. He fought all through his life against race discrimination. That was very brutal, that was very spreading in the then South Africa. And Nelson Mandela, all through his life, he told, in the words of Nelson Mandela, he told that I have cherished the ideal of a democratic society, of a democratic country. Democratic society, democratic country. It means that he always dreamed of having a place, having a land where all people will enjoy the equal rights, equal opportunity, equal harmony, etc., etc. Nelson Mandela not only fought only for the black people, he fought actually he fought against oppression all over the world. That means the oppressed people, badly treated people, wherever they were. Either they were in South Africa or they were in out of South Africa. He stood against oppression. He stood against injustice. And in the passage you will not orderly have the dates. But if you are curious enough, if you want to read or know more about Nelson Mandela, then go to your net, search about Nelson Mandela, and then you will find many more things about Nelson Mandela. Another words or another speech of Nelson Mandela that touched me, that touched my heart, that is, during my lifetime, I have decided to dedicate myself. Common people cannot dedicate oneself. Only the man of great heart can dedicate themselves. Today or tomorrow we will die. But this mortal world, in this mortal world, we like to live more and more. but the men of great heart, they never bother. They never bother about their death. They only know that they have come to this world and they have great responsibility, that is to serve for humanity. Okay, and I think this is what I have discussed. This is the gist of the passage. Read the passage carefully, critically, and learn more. But I would like to some clues from the text. That is, in the text you will have at the beginning of the question paper, you will have a passage. Suppose that this is the passage, that the passage is about Nelson Mandela, and you will have MCQ. Just like from the first passage you will have MCQ for A and for B answering question. And an instance here, don't call me, I will call you. Here you refers to, you are to find out the best answer. F.W. de Klerk, the people of South Africa, Mandela's friend, only the black people. You refers here. You refers here the question number B. The question, though we know that you refers the total humanity, but as here we find the correct answer, the best one, the people of South Africa, your answer would be the people of South Africa. You will mark in your answer sheet answer number 1, answer number A1, and the answer you will point number B and the answer. And you do not need to write the whole of the question, only the answer. And from the same passage number B, answering question, and you will have, here you will have A, B, C, D, E, 5, and each content 1, 1 is to 5 is equal to 5. And answering question you will have 10 marks, and each question contain 2 marks. But one thing that is very important, that is you must give emphasis on the tense. If it is present tense, your answer would be in present tense. Just like, who is Nelson Mandela? Nelson Mandela is the first black president. If it is who was Nelson Mandela, then you must answer Nelson Mandela was the first black president. Okay? That means I want to mean tense of the question is very important for your answering. Otherwise, the examiner may not give you the full credit. Why is or was? Why is or was famous for? He famous for. Why was Nelson Mandela famous for? He famous for. We know why is he famous for. He is or was famous for because of all through his life he fought against injustice. He wanted to get rid of his people from the white minority rule. I mean the oppression of the white people. And here also you will have 5 A, B, C, D, E, and each contain 2 marks. And another important thing I would like to remind you, tense. You must maintain tense or you will not have the full credit. So, okay? Have a good time, nice time, and I pray to the Almighty that in this situation you would be hale and hearty at home and continue your studies. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.